Alright, guys.
Hey, so I got a completely new computer setup today. A completely new computer setup. It is it's way different than my old setup. I've got 4 monitors now. I got 2 vertical 34-inch monitors. I've got 2 27 inches on each side. It's honestly a pretty dope setup, and I'm really excited for it. I got so much screen space right now. But with all of that said, I haven't really tweaked everything yet. Let me make sure okay, we're good there. How's the volume sound? How's the music look? Also, this new computer, I'm running an Alienware R11. This new PC handles my gigabit internet connection, so I'm running at like 1,000 megabits per second. My other computer couldn't handle it. Oh man, A and PC ripping up here. Man, this thing's cool. Alright. Whoa. Man, this is cool. Alright. So just bear with me a second, team. Just bear with me a second. There we go. Hey, let me know what the sound is like. The sound good? We good? Can y'all hear me? Yes, sir. Diego Hyder. I'm gonna... Taikia? Johnny? Good morning, team. Hope y'all are well. Y'all can hear me? Okay, good. What's up, Mario? Ooh, man. Y'all gotta see this setup. Y'all wanna see it? Y'all wanna see my setup? I wanna show it off personally, you know. Cause this thing is super dope right now. Let me see if I can get a picture of it. I can't see it that way. That ain't gonna work. Y'all wanna see my new setup? Watch the video I posted this weekend. Watch the video I posted this weekend. Y'all see it. Alright, yeah, y'all want to see it here? I got you. My bad, team. Let me find this video. Sorry, I got so much monitor space, I don't even know what to do with it now. I can't even, like, fit inside the camera now. I don't even know where to put the camera, because if I put it up there, it's going to be, like, 3 feet in the air. I got so much monitor space, I don't even know what to do with this stuff now. Hey, y'all watch this video. Y'all want to see my monitors? Y'all look at this video. Yeah. Dude, I got so much space here. I don't know what to do with this. Yeah, so we're looking at AMPC. We're looking at VERU. We're looking at ANPC, SYBX, TLGT a little bit. I don't know. We'll see, man. It really depends. But yeah, we got VERU. We got like ANPC. ANPC ripping up big. We'll watch this one. Let's see if we can find the catalyst here. SNDL. Hey, does anybody know how to change it to where charts aren't connected, to where if I change this chart, it won't show up on a different chart? There's got to be a way. I know there's a way too. I know you guys know. Help me out. All right, we're going to look at ANDL. ANPC ripping up big. Look at this one. So let's see if we can find the catalyst. All right, so ANPC. Change the color next to the name. Ah, got you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I see that. All right, cool. Alright, nice. So now they're all not connected. Alright, so yeah, with ANPC here, you can see this one ripping up from 420s, everybody's favorite numbers, all the way up to over $9. It's over $9.50 now. It's sitting at $9.79. And this is Anpac Bio. It's Anpac Biomedical Science, and their shares are trading higher after the company said it made significant progress in detecting pre-cancer diseases. And they posted about that this morning. Early this morning. Again, they said they made, quote, significant progress in detecting pre-cancer diseases here, and recorded over 20 types of pre-cancer diseases that they made that progress in, posting about it. So ANPC ripping up on bullish news here for that. What's up, Bars? What's up, Killer? What's up, Robert? Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, I got it. I changed it. I appreciate it. So yeah, ANPC. We're also looking at VERU here. VERU making some big rips. Veru said that, quote, FDA agrees to phase 3 clinical R-test study for the treatment of endocrine resistant HER2 advanced breast cancer. Study is going to commence in the second quarter of 2021. And so they reported a phase 2 trial result for enobosum, which is their biodrug for endocrine resistant metastatic breast cancer. I don't know if it's endocrine or it's related to hormones. I'm not sure what it is, to be honest. Correct me in the chat if I'm saying that incorrectly, team. You know. But yeah, they reported positive phase 2 clinical trial results for one of their drugs, a selective androgen receptor targeting agent for endocrine resistance. All right, but yeah, VERU's ripping up here. Honestly, this is so nice, though. I'll say this, like, I know we got a few people in here like, yo, why do you need more screens? And like, I completely understand. You know, I think screens and trading has become a meme. in a way. You know what I mean? I think screens and trading have become a meme. But y'all don't understand how much easier it is for somebody that streams on YouTube like me and trades simultaneously, how much easier it is to have all these charts up, that I can just glance at the chart. I don't have to dig around and pull it up. I don't have to struggle trying to figure out what I'm trying to look at here on my computer. And so it's just really nice, to be honest, that I can just look up all of this stuff at once. I can just look wherever I need to look. It's so much easier, to be honest. Endocrine? Oh, it's endocrine. Gotcha. That's right. Screens and trading is like getting ice on your wrist. Trust me, no one in chat knows what this is. Yeah. But yeah, VERU looking strong here. We're watching it, like, we're watching it at 950s, and I think you guys should pay attention to this. A lot of the time when I've profited the last few days, it was because I've identified certain levels like this. So 950 is certainly one. It's certainly a big level. I'm going to give 1025s one as well. We got 950s up here, $11, and then $11.50. Maybe we could look at a 11 as well here. But these 6 levels, or these 5 levels, are my favorite ones for VERU. If it breaks under 950, I'm probably just not going to trade it. We'll see, though, unless it starts to reverse or something crazy like that. We also have SYBX here. SYBX gapping up some. This thing is gapping up from 220s all the way to 330s here. There's certainly a support level at 330, probably at 350 as well, and maybe we can target that range in between these two. We do have some confirmations at 365s, a little bit at 390, and then basically $4 there. Those are the levels I'm watching for this one, for SYBX here, and we'll see if it actually holds, what happens, what we plan on doing with this. All right, we got TLGT, which is another one on my list today. Intelligent shares are up. They had a special meeting with shareholders to reconvene on Wednesday, December 16th. So a special meeting held for stockholders. Hey, what's up, Tony? I'm using 4 screens right now, man. But yeah, TLGT, they had a special meeting with shareholders. That was the news. I don't see anything else here for TLGT. We're watching it. We're going to watch $1. That's basically the level. Maybe 95 cents. Ooh, man, did my wife turn the AC on again? It is so cold in here, man. At least I hope it's just cold up here and I'm not getting sick. Fun fact, my wife spiked a fever. My wife spiked a fever Saturday morning and has been nauseous and running a fever for the last 2 days. It's not COVID. We got her tested. I'm hoping it's just a stomach bug and that I don't catch it. I haven't gotten sick yet, but hey, who knows? We got INSG ripping. SCKT looking okay. She's doing okay, Tiny. I appreciate it. Nah, not pregnant. Nah, she has an IED. We ain't trying to have more kids right now. We're probably gonna have some in the future, but for now, she's got an IED. Or no, what is it called? Not an IED. What's it called? Somebody help me out here. I'm drawing a blank. It's not a. She's got a. Yeah. Not an IED. It's a... Man, y'all know what I'm talking about. What is it called? Somebody help me out here. Yeah, IUD, I guess is what it is. Hey, I appreciate it. I know. I used the wrong abbreviation for it. Or the wrong, yeah. I don't know, L4. I've never tried. Mara's up, which is making me assume that Bitcoin is up. Let's take a look. Yeah, Bitcoin is up big today. Bitcoin is back up to 19,015s, 19,155. So Bitcoin is up solid today. I talked about it in my weekend video. I'm going to look at sympathy plays. I made some money last week with them. I've been green the last 2 weeks. And we're finally starting to scale up like we did last week. And we ended every day green. Yeah, that's it, Junior. Yeah, all I know is I'm not trying to have more kids right now. I'm already stressed out enough with both of my kids, man. My son is like a little genius, but like he's so, what's the word? What's the kind word if there is one? He's a little genius, but he's so, annoying, I guess is the word. I love him, but like, little man is just pestering. I love my son. I know we're gonna have a certain percentage of people that are like, you don't like your son. It's like, dude, if y'all are a parent, you know, I love my son, but like, he's a little genius, you know. Fun fact, and when I say little genius, let me explain this really quick for a second, okay? My son came up to us last week. My son is 6 years old. 6. My son came up to us last week and said, you know what, Dad? I don't believe in Santa. And then he took it a step farther and said, you know what, Dad? I don't believe in God. What? You're 6 years old, bro. You're questioning your religion already? You're 6 years old, bro. You know? Santa, it's like, look, I didn't find out Santa wasn't real until like 8, but I'm not going to mention that to him. But like, he comes up to me last week saying, yo, Dad, I don't believe in Santa or God. What's up? You know, I'm just kind of like, damn, man. What are we going to do with this kid? Yeah. That's my son right now, man. My son's over there doing math problems, talking about liking math. Just I could be like, Jack, what's 37 plus 22? At 6 years old, he'll be like, bam, whatever that answer is. 37 plus, what did I say? I said 37 plus 22? 59. He would just be like, 59, you know? Bam. And I'm sitting there like, bro, you're 6. How do you do that? My son is better at math than my daughter is, and she's 11. You know? Which is crazy. Oh, I know. Hey, what's up here? But yeah, like, that's the type of stuff we gotta deal with my son right now. He's questioning God. He's certainly questioning Santa Claus. You know, and we had to just kind of give up and be like, yo, you know, bad news, Jack. You know? And, he took it fairly well, you know? But, like, yeah, that's what I'm dealing with my son right now. It's crazy talk, man. He's 6 years old. You know? I'm gonna train him to be the next Elon Musk. That's what I'm doing. Alright, so we're breaking highs for A and PC. We're up over 10s. We're at 1004s. A few people asked me about SLS here. And, like, SLS is just taking a dump the last 2-3 days. Yeah, we're watching VERU as well. Again, we're watching A and PC here. There's a few specific levels that we're watching. $9.10 as well. Maybe $9.50. Throw that in the mix here. Those are the recent levels. Above us now, let's see if we got some... Alright, so we are at... We are currently at about $10, so we are right here. So above us, we got some resistance at 1050, certainly. So look at this resistance on the weekly chart at 1050. So I would watch 1050s right here. Let me make that a little bit easier. I would watch 1050s above us if we do end up breaking, just based off of the daily chart. Then we'll see if it holds over 10. It needs to break 10, hold, and then push up to 1050s. Yeah, that's probably right, Joel. I mean, yeah, the big thing, guys, I mean, most of the time, Joel, the people that are getting really attached to one specific stock are usually people that are bag holding that stock, and they're just holding it. You know what I mean? Like, those are usually the ones that are, like, obsessing and trying to pump up specific stocks. Are usually just ones that they're bag holding in. Like I said it before, the reality is, guys, and maybe some people don't want to hear this, but, like, the reality is that if a stock... The reality is, most penny stocks are bound to fail. A large majority of penny stocks are bound to fail, and if you think you've got the winning one, maybe you do, you probably don't though. And so, with all of that said, treat penny stocks like penny stocks and understand that most of them are terrible companies. You're going to get a lot of pump-ups from YouTubers as a whole. Like, a lot of people are just going to be like, oh, this stock is so strong right now. And, like, most of the time they're not. Most of the time they have a conflict of interest in either making sensationalist YouTube videos or they are holding that low float stock for themselves, thus wanting it to get pumped up. And so, yeah, that's the reality. This song, I got you, bro. Hold on. This song is called Your Echo by Gregory David. What do you mean? Stocks only go up? I know, bro. They only go up. Hey, what's up, Daniel? Honestly, I'm loving this new computer. This is great. Habib or Tony? Bro, that fight ain't never happening. But after Oliveira beat up Tony last weekend, obviously Habib. I was telling people Habib before. I had a friend that really likes Ferguson, and I like Ferguson too. But I had a friend, for some reason, he just doesn't give Habib the credit that he deserves, bro. Habib is a monster, dude. Ain't nobody beating Habib. You know, people just don't like him because of his religion, but, like, ain't nobody beating Habib. You know, that dude's a monster. That dude's been wrestling bears since he was like 6 years old, bro. You know, ain't nobody beating him, you know. Conor ain't, Ferguson ain't, none of them are, you know. Alright, we're watching SCKT here. We got some support at 3. We're also looking at 350s. Yeah, for sure. Alright, but yeah, we got SCKT. We're going to see what happens here. I'm watching at 350s. We're looking at over 4. If it get as high as this pre-market high up here, we'll target that range too. Like I said, in sympathy news, guys, we got Bitcoin making moves. Here's Bitcoin. It's moving up about $2,000 this morning. They certainly do, chicken. They certainly do, man. I don't know why they do. I think if you look at Habib, I think regardless of whether you like him or dislike him, like, the way he acts is respectful. You know what I mean? That dude has good character. The way he acts is respectful, especially relative to all the other fighters. I mean, I think you got to give him credit. Dude seems like a genuinely good dude. And yeah, I don't know why people hate on it, but they certainly do. We got A and PC though, getting rejected at 10. Now we got a little bit of a double top there. It's not quite a double top, but it's close enough to watch. $10 and 10.10 now for A and PC. This is turning into one of my top watches here. We'll see what we get with it. Watching the VWAP here, see what happens if it maintains over that. Yeah, I think SLS is over with. Yeah, this is license-free music that I'm using from Epidemic Sounds. It's a website. It's mostly lo-fi. Like, you'll hear me pick a lot of, like, chill lo-fi, just because I think it's good music to listen to while you're trading. We got we got quadruple U up here. And again, since Bitcoin's up, we're gonna watch Mara. We're gonna watch RIOT. See if we get some sympathy from that. Again, we're watching TLGT, VERU. Both big runners here. Yeah, for TLGT, we're watching $1. We're going to see if we break 1. We got a range to attack between 1 and 125. What is my net worth? I mean, I don't know, man. Less than $1 million. You know, I wouldn't call myself a millionaire. I drive a Toyota. You know, I do not live solely off of my trading profits, if it makes you feel better. We're just a resource and community for traders here, so we're not claiming to be experts. We trade live, and I've been green every week in the last 2 weeks. Traded it all live, so I can't fake it. But, do I live completely off of my trading profits? No. I'm a little bit of a web developer. I run a few Amazon businesses. I'm a licensed real estate agent as well here in Texas. And I run this YouTube and trade. But yeah. Hey, thanks, Ted. I appreciate that, brother. Hey, what's up? I appreciate that, man. Yeah, we're looking at TLGT. I'm looking at it over 1. HJLI is actually starting to pop up, and this one's got a big range, but it is starting to get some volume in pre-market. Look at HJLI starting to pop up. It's a little bit more expensive than I normally trade here. Doug from The Hangover? Yeah, I can kind of see it now. I'm looking at myself right now. On the video, I'm looking at myself right now. I can kind of see it. I could kind of see it. Like, Doug's the one that got sunburnt. You know, in The Hangover. Doug's the sunburnt one. Maybe that was The Hangover 2. No, that was The Hangover 1. Yeah, Doug's the one that got sunburnt. So yeah, I could be Doug, for sure. I could kind of see it. You know? I could kind of see it. But yeah, we're watching SCKT. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Shosh, thanks, man. Any idea why VERU is popping? No idea, bro. We're gonna... Let me see if I can figure that out. Alright, so yeah, VERU said... they came out, their phase 2 trial of enobosum is to treat metastatic breast cancer showed positive results. So a phase 2 trial with positive results is why VERU is running. It's breaking under 450s. I don't like it as much. Like I said, 450s is kind of the line in the sand for me. We're watching it. Maybe 9s underneath this here, but like, I don't know. We'll see. little bit of chop underneath this, so we'll watch it, but still looking at ANPC, and this one's making some big moves. We'll just break it under 950. Maybe that'll give us some... I would actually prefer it to, because it gives us a little bit cheaper of an entry if we are going to trade this one. What do I think about Pfizer? What's the symbol for Pfizer? TLGT trying to fight back. EQS. We got SYBX here. I think $3 is interesting here. Under, around 3. We'll see if it holds there. PFE, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, isn't this the one that is sending out the vaccine? Isn't Pfizer the one sending out the vaccine? Yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit too expensive for me, to be honest. Yeah, and Moderna, gotcha. Interesting, Wretched. I think they said the first of it starts today. ADTX. Yeah, we're looking at, like I said, one of the sympathy moves I'm looking at is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is moving today. Here's Bitcoin. It's pushed up 2K so far since, or I guess since on Friday, Bitcoin pushed up $2,000. Or no, yeah, starting yesterday, Bitcoin futures pushed up $2,000, and they've held for the most part. So we're watching these big levels. If Bitcoin breaks over 19,433, where the high of the day is basically right here, then I might go long on a quick scalp in like RIOT or MARA, and we're gonna watch those. BCRX is gapping up. BioChrist. We got ALIM we're watching. MICT, HEXO, too small. Alright, so we're going to look at the float for some of these. So SYBX here, which is, I don't know if this is one of my favorites here. Let me fix this. Alright, so SCKT has a float of 4.7 million. So SCKT 4.7 million micro float. We're going to look at SYBX here too, see if we can find anything. VERU has a 52 million float, so a pretty small float here, but not a micro float, just a small float for VERU. Again, a little bit over 50 million in the float for VERU. Mara is moving. TLGT has a float of 5.3 million TLGT, and it is pushing up to try to test $1 here. And again, look at this level. So $1 is big. They say technical analysis doesn't work, but like, look at this. Exactly up to $1, and rejecting exactly off of $1. So yeah, and I drew that level before this. So $1 is the level. I think it's the only level right now that we need to break over first. And then again, SYBX here has a float of 28 million. So not a micro float either, but a small float nonetheless. We're watching it. These levels seem to be like they're following pretty closely here for SYBX. And so yeah, SYBX announced the advancement of the SYNB1891 to combination arm dosing with PD-L1 checkpoint inhibitor in the ongoing phase 1 study for the treatment of solid tumors and lymphoma. Sounds like phase 1 data came out, which is interesting for that one. We'll see what happens. Honestly, guys, I am loving this monitor, man. This monitor is super helpful. It really is, like, just showing me everything that I need to look at on one easy screen. A few people asking me about my monitors after I mentioned that. I got a new setup. So now I have a 27-inch that you guys see this on, but then I've got a 34-inch ultra wide turned vertical. So looking up, a vertical 34-inch ultra wide, another one. I think this one's a 32-inch ultra wide turned vertical, and then another 37. Yeah, I mean, for somebody that like me, Sean, who streams on YouTube, it's super helpful. Because, like, think about it. Like, I gotta scramble to find stuff sometimes. And, like, I miss some moves. And so for somebody like me that has to have a lot of different screens, it's very helpful. Looking at the overall market as well, the SPY is up to 368.60s here. 368.60s if we're looking at the regular market. And we'll see if we got some catalyst, maybe an ETF preview that we can look to see why this is moving. And yeah, Pfizer said as of December 11th, there have been 42,845 participants that have received the second vaccination in investigational COVID vaccine trial term. To look at the ETF preview for today, stocks are higher with sentiment heightening after reports that Pfizer and BioNTech, which is BTNX or BNTX, their COVID vaccine will soon start arriving at U.S. hospitals. Also, West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin said Sunday a bipartisan group plans to pass a $908 billion relief bill before the holiday break, although Senate Leader Mitch McConnell was reportedly opposed unless employers are protected from COVID lawsuits. This is all quoting from the MT Newswire's ETF preview. There's no major economic data releases today, at least. We do have crude is up over 1%. The U.S. oil fund is up 1%. Natural gas is up 4%. The U.S. natural gas fund is up over 4%. Gold is down 0.8%. The Spider Gold Trust is down 0.6%. Silver's down 0.6% as well, and the iShares Silver Trust is down 0.3%. And so yeah, that's the market news for the overall market here. We're watching it, but we're really paying attention to some of these penny stocks. ANPC is dropping. ANPC is dropping under 850s. You can see how well half and whole dollars work here, but yeah, ANPC is dropping. We're gonna see if we get some crossovers or what we get here for ANPC, but for now, we're just watching the VWAP here. Again, we're kind of looking at SYBX here. We're kind of looking at it. HEXO. My bad, guys. HEXO. I'm guessing, let me see what the float is like for this one. Alright, so the float of HEXO, like I thought, was 457 million, so way too big of a float for me for HEXO. The float is huge, tiny range. It's moved 12 cents in pre-market, which looks like a big move, but like when you see a stock move like this, the float is almost always going to be ridiculously huge and just not very favorable, for me at least. We're watching SCKT, it's trying. One second, guys. Alright guys, sorry, I'm doing a little bit of research here on some stuff. Alright. Sorry, team. Bear with me. There we go. Sorry, I mean, honestly, like I said, it's a new computer, guys, so just bear with me. Recently we had TPGY starting to push up. SLDB trying. Yeah, so I mean we got some stuff, but nothing too crazy, honestly. BBVA. But yeah, TLGT. Alright. We got CLXT. Trying to gap up a little bit. Sorry, I'm just running through some stuff that I haven't seen yet this morning. I don't think I see anything that I really like aside from the ones I've already taken a look at. POLA maybe, which is solar. Neuro. That's about it, man. I don't see much else. Yeah, we're looking at MARA. It's testing the VWAP. It needs to hold over 550, I think, for this one. Like, looking at 550s, it's got to hold over this. Like, if we're going to trade it, it's got to hold over 550, and then I like it for maybe a test of 570. It needs to, for me, it needs to break over 550, hold it as support, and then rip up to 570, but I think it's going to be related. Like I talked about in this weekend's video, I think it's going to be related to, Bitcoin, right? So, like, if Bitcoin rips up and breaks these highs at around 19,400, then I think MARA and RIOT are going to start ripping. If it can't, then, you know, I think they're going to fail too. We're also going to look at TLGT. Yeah, I'm not seeing any things show up for that ad. Wait, why does it keep deleting messages? They're really not that expensive. To be honest, I don't know anything about that ad. But yeah, VERU is breaking under 950, and I think this is the line in the sand. We're gonna watch it. I think it's the line in the sand. Yeah, we can watch like CRIS and some of the big movers from last week. I mean, we're still gonna watch them to see if they suddenly start popping off in the market. But you know, it really depends. Yeah, NNDM's not bad either. This one's kind of been pretty volatile the last month or so. Pretty consistently volatile the last few months. We're gonna put a 5-minute chart up just so we can see the overall movement. And yeah, it definitely dropped some, but it's not too bad. We'll watch it. I've made some money with this one before, and I don't hate it. SCKT's trying to hold over 3. HJLI still trying here. Anything else I'm missing? I don't think so. If you like expensive stocks, you got like ARVN really ripping up here. SCKT trying. VERU still dropping some. SYBX consolidating over 3, and then TLGT still trying to break that $1 level, which it might be. And so we'll watch these, but we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. Hey, y'all do me a favor, man. The haters showed up. Obviously, it's just one person. Hit that like button, guys. Specifically, hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We day trade live on stream, completely free, every single weekday morning on YouTube. We are not experts. We just teach people what works for us, and it might not work for you, but we're just a resource and community. And so if you want to support movements like that, hit the like button. We don't sell a course. We don't sell a service. We just trade live and let you guys watch it. Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, do it now, guys. Yeah, like I said, the funny thing about these dislikes is that they go away after like a day, which means it's just one person. VTVT, I still think we can watch VTVT from last week. This thing ripped all the way up from like 2s all the way up to over 6s, back down to 3s. So we'll watch it. It's moving a little bit in pre-market. It's worth a watch. One of these penny stocks that just didn't hold its gains last week, but we can still keep an eye on it. And I still think the levels are pretty solid to still watch. The levels we drew out last week. Here we go. We're gonna watch these. ANPC. This one pulling back, I don't hate it. If it reclaims the VWAP, it's not bad. TPGY, guys. Huge rip big parabolic move last week. We can watch this one. Or on Friday, TPGY made some crazy moves. Just on Friday, TPGY gapped up from $10 all the way to 34 or 35 bucks. Dropped all the way back down to 22s, and now it's back up to 25s in pre-market. Y'all be careful. This is a crazy move. It's really expensive for me. I'm usually trading some of these cheaper penny stocks, but this one's ripping up. We'll watch it for TPGY. And like I said, we're watching VERU too. See if it holds at 9. Let's see what happens here. Y'all got anything specific you want me to take a look at this morning? ANIX is showing up on the scanners again, after a big move on Friday. So on Friday, Thursday, this thing ripped up. Look at ANIX, guys. I called it as soon as it started moving at this very bottom. Look at ANIX, guys. ANIX ripping up from 290s all the way to over $4. Man, I caught that one early. I caught it at like 350s. ANIX showing up on the scanners very early this morning, which again shows you the value in Benzinga. This thing showed up super early on these scanners. Yeah, look at ANIX, guys, ripping up big, rejecting at 4. Yeah, we've looked at ANPC. But yeah, right now ANPX is the big move. ANPC making some rips. Yeah, I don't hate it. Over 850, it needs to hold, and it really needs to break over the VWAP for ANPC. But it's one of my top watches for sure, being ANPC. But again, ANIX testing 450s, breaking 450s, huge rip. Let me see if this has a catalyst. It has to. It has to have a catalyst. Let me see if I can find it. Alright, so Anixa Biosciences partnered with Onto-Chem to announce their GmbH COVID-19 therapy that demonstrated comparable potency to remdesivir in preclinical testing. And so yeah, it's a biotech company focused on the treatment and prevention of cancer and infectious diseases. They announced that it and partner Onto-Chem, and this is all quoting from BZ Newswires, have verified that one of their recently discovered compounds is similar in potency to remdesivir, the only approved antiviral drug against COVID. So yeah, that news just came out just now, and so we'll see if it holds here. Here's the 1-minute chart, which might give us a little bit more info. So we pulled up to $4, and we're holding at 4, and then we're bouncing off of it. For ANIX. ANIX not looking bad here. Another one that we can look at is TLGT. TLGT broke over $1 and actually held here. Broke over $1 and actually held so far. It's sitting at 104s for TLGT here. 104s. I mean, I don't know, Juliana. I'm not sure. Yeah, as for whether you should trade any of these, I'm not sure. It just depends on if it's your style. I'm not. When I mention these stocks, I'm certainly not giving out picks for them. I don't know if these things are gonna hold or what. But yeah, usually I'm getting in very quick day trades. But TLGT making a move here. I don't hate maybe trying to buy this thing at $1 if I can hurry up. Alright, we're going to buy a little bit of shares. Just give it a little feeler trade here. Trying to get filled. Nothing. Trying to buy the bid, maybe? No. Buy the ask. Oh, wait. I got to change the time in force. That's why. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I'm so frustrated, man. I tried to buy it, didn't catch it. All right, now I'm in, but man, that's not what I wanted. I'm sorry, guys. I tried to. We're gonna hold it. I missed out on that. It's my fault. I forgot the TIF, the time enforced. I had to set it to extended hours. Yeah, we bought a little bit of TLGT, just a small position. Not sure, Bill. Really not sure, man. Try to, Bill, hit the, click the bell next to the sub button. If you click the bell next to the sub button, you'll get an alert when we go live. So it'll be easier. Alright, we're going to come back to that one. ANIX is pulling back down to 4 here. Pulling down to 4 for ANIX. Yeah, BFT's not bad. It's a little bit too expensive for me. I don't know what the float is for BFT, but it's a little bit too expensive. Let me see if we can figure out what the float is. I don't see any float. Oh, it's an acquisition. It's a SPAC. It's a SPAC. It's an SPAC stock. That's why. Yeah, I don't know. VERU sitting at 920s, 925s. VTVT. Hey, what's up, Jude? What's up, man? Yeah, VTVT. It's not really up by much. Here's the previous closing price in VTVT. Like, if you go to our Discord, we have a script that documents the previous closing price automatically. And so you'll see any chart that I put up, it shows me exactly where the previous where the previous closing price is, so I can determine if it's red or green on the day. And if it breaks under this 310 level for VT, then it is red on the day. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit of to TLGT here, just a little bit. We're gonna try to jump back in on the asking price. All right, so we're filled. We're in with 200 shares. We're going to use $1 roughly as a risk, a little bit under 1, maybe 98 cents as our risk level. See if we get a quick bounce here. Yeah, if you want to join our Discord, my bad, guys, here you go. If you want to join our Discord, check it out. Here's the link. Yeah, that's exactly right. Do I think VERU will see a green type of day? I'm not sure. I like $9. If it holds over 9, it's not terrible. So, like, if it holds over 9, it's not bad. We'll see, you know. Alright, so ANIX pulling back to 370s. We'll come back to TLGT. ANIX pulling down to 370s here. Maybe gonna have to get out of TLGT. I wanted it to hold over $1, but if it can't hold here, I just gotta bail out, which is okay, you know. We have to get out on the bid price. Yeah, I certainly don't like it under $1. Maybe it pulls back down to 95 and then bounces back over it, but hey, what is the ESH1? What is that? I don't know what that is. I would prefer this thing break back over $1 and then hold, so I can hold into the opening bell, which is kind of what I wanted, but see if we can get back over $1 and hold. That's really the dream there. What else we got? Any PT showing up on the scans? Any PT? That's boring. No, don't look at any PT. Alright, there's $1, so that's looking good. Yeah, we're gonna watch HJLI here too. Alright, so that's much better. Noticeably better. Back over $1. Let's see if we hold now. Alright, there's $1. I don't know. I see, man. We'll have to wait and see that, brother. I'm not sure. Still watching ANPC. We'll come back to this. We're still watching ANPC. Alright, we'll see if this one breaks over 850, breaks over the VWAP, starts to run. We're going to wait for it. I mostly just day trade. Marietta. So what you want to do is you go to this sprocket on the right side, the settings sprocket, to bring up customize, and then you go all the way down to time enforce TIF. You go to add items, and then you go to the bottom. So it's going to be like down here when you do that. And then you would go to time enforce, and you would just move it up like this. See? And it would stay like that. What's up, Marlon? What's up, man? Thoughts on LSS or SLS? I'm going to say something that most people don't want to hear. SLS was just the latest pump and dump. You know? If you look at this daily chart, this was just the latest pump and dump. I mean, I'm not saying the hype isn't real. I'm not saying it's not a good company. I'm just saying this thing got pumped up from all the hype and then failed. You know, it fell all the way back down to 7s. Now, we'll see if it holds here. But, like, am I going to ever buy a stock that's up, what? Like, that's up, like, 400% and hold overnight? Absolutely not. And I think you shouldn't. I don't think you should either. You know, maybe you'll get lucky every now and then. I know there's a lot of sensationalist videos saying, buy SLS, buy SLS. The reality is, most of the time, there's a conflict of interest there. And they're just trying to get views. Or they are just trying to pump up the stock that they're holding. In the end, most of these penny stocks, although they might run up big, they rarely ever hold. And so, again, I just don't, it's not really something I suggest investing in. Alright, so we're probably going to get out of TLGT here. I'm going to give it one more second. It's bouncing at 95 cents. I'm going to give it one more second. Yeah, no worries, Ann. Yeah, guys. Hey, where's the like button, guys? What are y'all thinking? Hit that like button. Yeah, I'm watching VERU as well. VERU back up to 990s here. I'm gonna just get out here. Oh, wait. Yeah, I just gotta get out. What? What? Did they really only film me? What? Alright, thanks Thinkorswim. Shout out to Thinkorswim. I'm not trying to short the stock. Okay, y'all film me 10 shares. And then when I... Thanks Thinkorswim. Man, they film me 10 shares. And then they... Hey. Yeah, we're down 22 bucks. It's small. We've been trading much larger lately, and so it's a small trade. We'll see what else we got. VERU is pushing up. VERU. And the big thing is that that trade didn't take much of my equity. I got a lot of equity today. What's the highest do you see VERU hitting today? Prices moving all over the place. To be honest, it's really hard to predict these. It's not something where, I mean, I would look at a daily chart if I was. And we're kind of in no man's land. I don't think VERU's ever been this high. And so we are up to 9s here. So yeah, it's hard to tell. This thing could rip up over 1150s, or it could just dump down to the previous closing price at 630s. You never really know. And so I'm just going to try to react to it instead of predicting it, because I'm more of a reactive trader, I think. Still watching, but yeah, this thing's pushing up to 10. We're watching $10. Still watching ANPC. It's back over 850. I think it needs to hold here at 850, and then maybe we'll get a rip up to like 9s. Nah, I can't short most of these. I have a cash account. But yeah, ANPC. We'll see if it holds 850s. Yeah, I'm still using it, Pierce. I'm still using that. I use a bunch of different trades. At this point, I think I've gotten the hang of penny stock trading enough to where I have a few different strategies that I'll implement if the time is right for them, you know. So I got a few different ones that I'll trade if the time is right. Yeah, but we're still watching ANIX here. This one's at 370s. The line in the sand is now 360s. We're watching $4 as well. So we're watching this range here for ANIX. What's the float? Float's got to be small. Alright, so the float of ANIX is 22 million, 22.3 million. Do y'all want to see a watch list? Yeah, I got you. Here's a watch list. I've been including my watch list in the title because it helps, but mostly I'll go ahead and add my watch list real quick. This is mostly what I'm watching today. Mostly. Oh, I think I forgot TLGT. Yeah, that's true. I think I did forget TLGT. Here we go. Hey, I mean, that's still... I've had people asking me about SLS for like a week now. Ever since it was one of the big movers I included on my stream and traded. SLS is crazy, and it's got volatility for sure. We also got SNDL, so cannabis. Yeah, we also got SNDL, so cannabis stocks making some moves. Honestly, guys, it's nice to see our Bitcoin or our Discord rolling again. SNDL, I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, it's cannabis, so I think the sector of cannabis is what we're gonna have to look at if we want SNDL to make some sympathy moves. So we're watching like ACB, we're watching APHA, TLRY, CGC, Cron, all the cannabis stocks that I can think of off the top of my head. ANPC at the top of the list today, SYBX, and then we got like ANIX. But yeah, we got less than 10 minutes, guys. Let's do this. ANIX breaking under that 360 big level. Any thoughts on Solo? Maybe changing trends. Hopefully it's been in a downtrend for the last, 4 or 5 days. Finally starting to, look a little bit green in pre-market, so maybe it'll change trends here if you're looking at specifically trends, but who knows? I don't know, I've never used them before ad. Alright, yeah. Hey, and listen, nobody remind me about the Saints losing to the Eagles. Nobody remind me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear Jalen Hurts' name today. I'm just going to say that. I don't want to hear the name Jalen Hurts. Hey, nice, Dominic. Hey, I just got your message, bro. Congrats, man. Happy for you, dude. Hey, nobody tell me about the Saints, man. Nobody remind me. We lost to the Eagles, man. Honestly, I was so happy for Taysom, man. He's doing his thing. And nobody remind me of it, man. Nobody remind me of it. Alright, what else we got? Get the Bills out of here, bro. Yeah, I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So, I'm a Saints LSU fan. But, hey, listen. I'll kind of accept the Saints loss because LSU beat Florida. And so I'm okay with that. It's a good trade. I'll take it. Saints are going to win the division anyway, although we're going to lose a seat. But... ah, man, that hurts, DJ. Yeah. Yeah. Get out of here, Richard. Nah, I'm merchant fulfilled on Amazon. Alright, guys, we got 6 minutes left. Let's do this. The Saints never should have lost Teddy, honestly. Teddy Bridgewater was the truth. People are like, oh, he's not doing that great over there. Where's he at? The Panthers? But it doesn't matter, you know. Teddy won games. All right, look, we're going to keep SYBX up here, I think. MARA dump? Yeah, well, if MARA is dropping, then we probably have a Bitcoin drop. Yeah, so Bitcoin is dropping. It's not that MARA is dropping. But it's like I said earlier, MARA runs on Bitcoin sympathy, right? It's a Bitcoin stock. And so if you see MARA dropping or RIOT or Riot, it's probably just from sympathy from crypto and Bitcoin. You must not be talking about stocks, Wretched. I don't know, bro. Alright, guys, we got 4 minutes. Let's do this. Hey, but the stream's running good. Listen, I know my new computer, it's an Alienware R11. This thing's running great, honestly. This thing is supporting these 4 monitors. I don't hear a sound from this thing. My old one sounded like a rocket ship. This one sounds lovely. Do you see SLS going back up this week? I mean, no. It might. I don't know. Like I said, man, this is just the latest pump and dump. I don't know, bro. Good luck, man. I genuinely hope it does well and you end up making some money with it. We got REPH ripping up late in pre-market. REPH now. Hey, listen guys, we got 3 minutes, let's do this. How long did it take you to be profitable? Years. Dude, it is so cold in my house right now, bro. I gotta do it, man. It is so cold right now. I gotta do it. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. It's cold, man. Alright guys, we got 2 minutes. I'm gonna throw the robe on before we get the opening bell here. Man, this is much better, honestly. Whew. Alright. Alright guys, let's do this. We got less than 2 minutes. Let's do it. Alright, we're going to change this to regular hours. So nothing's going to be on the scanners until the opening bell. It's going to take a second. Alright. Alright, but yeah, REPH ripping up here, guys. Yeah, VERU pushing up to $10. Alright guys, good luck. Here's the bell. Alright guys, there's the opening bell. Let's do this. We got VERU sitting at 990s here. SYBX showing up on the scanners. ANPC showing on the scanners. MICT. We got TLGT ripping up. We got VERU. Rip it up big. It's at 1030s here. Watch VERU. A lot of volume for VERU. Making big moves. And it is at 10:05 now. We'll see if it holds. NBY, guys. Look at NBY. Look at that NBY. Ripping up here. It's at 76 cents for NBY. What else we got? ALIM. That's the dopest part of the song right there. But yeah. VERU is it. ALIM is it too. But man, these things are ripping up big. Man, I'm still mad about TLGT. Looks like I got faked out a little bit there. I'm looking at SCKT here if I can catch this. Alright, we're at the 100 shares of SCKT, 100. I'm going to see if this thing takes off here. We got a lot of extension away from the VWAP. I think we might have the moving average crossover here too. Coming up if it holds. Alright, we're with the 100 shares. See if we get a rip. There's 320s. 322s. 23s. 24s. Ooh. Scary drop. Definitely not a drop that we want, but we'll see if it holds. We'll let it consolidate some. Look at TLGT. TLGT did hold. TLGT's up to 105, man. I got faked out of that thing. Everybody make fun of me. I got faked out. VERU is hammering down, guys. Hammering down. When's the new candle open? Okay, 5 seconds. Gotcha. We're going to add to this. Once the new candle opens up, we're going to add to this. Alright, we're in with 200 shares here. Alright, we got out of half there. Riding it up. Riding it up. 28s, 29s. Alright, we got out for a $13 win. Quick scalp. Green trade on the day. We got the crossover. Honestly, I was right about TLG too. I got barely faked out. But yeah, there goes SCKT. Still watching SYBX here. VERU got hammered down. ANPC might be breaking highs here, but man, look at TLGT did it. Somebody just unloaded a huge trade on SCKT. Watching ANPC over 860s. Man, I was right about TLGT too, man. It reclaimed $1 and it's ripping up here. We'll see if we get some more trades. I don't mind buying another few 100 shares. Don't hate this pullback here. We'll see if we get a better one. We're gonna jump in now. All right, we got filled 100 shares. Try to add some back to this pullback to 106. Alright, there's 110. Like I said, we're going to add some back to a pullback down to this level here. If we can pull back, that is. Alright, there's the pullback. Alright, we're back in with 200. said, we're gonna let it test 106. I'll add a little bit more to it here as we get the pullback. Hopefully we hold. Alright, so we can consolidate here. Maybe I should have added some there like I talked about. ADTX. Yeah, SCKT is ripping up. ANPC never did much. REPH was trying and did some stuff, but didn't actually hold there. Alright, so here's the pullback. Alright, there goes SCKT ripping up here after the crossover. Alright, so we're chilling right here. I mean, we're down like $5 on the trade. It's pretty small. Hopefully we get some rips. We're in with 200 shares. Maybe I should have added down to 106. I called that level out a few times, but just hesitated on the ad there. But it's alright. Maybe we can add into some strength a little bit easier here. Get the high break. There we go. All right, we took half off there. Good, took half off there. We're still holding 100 shares. See if we can break highs. Caught the first one. There's 14s. Let's get the break. 15s. Nice. 16s. Alright, so we're out of there. So we are green on the day after those two trades. We still got a few trades to take. No, we're break even exactly. But I caught the dip. I told you guys I would add to it down to 106, and we got the bounce exactly there. We're break even on the day now. We've made a little bit of money on SCKT. No losing trades since the opening bell. That's pretty solid. Looking into the scanners though, we've got like XERS. Everything else is dropping, so we got like VERU dropping, SCKT. We've got like ANPC dropping some. CRIS. Ooh, look at CRIS, man. That one is ripping up big here for CRIS. Wow. We had the crossover. Yeah. Mosey, MOSY. Mosey ripping up on low volume though. RKT. Yeah, RKT is going up. It's a little bit too expensive for me though. What's up, Austin? Alright, look at BTU. This one's up to 218s. We're watching this. TLGT still ripping up here. I'm looking at A and PC about a reversal maybe. Let me get a reversal here. I'll buy into this one. Watching A and PC to see if we get a reversal, man. SCKT just dumped down. Alright, so the only one I'm really looking at is TOGT and A and PC here. A and PC and TOGT looking okay. Here goes A and PC. Starting to rip. Alright, I'm in one trade of futures if you guys want to see that. No fill. Trying to get filled. No fill yet. Gotta be very careful. I don't want to get it dumped on under 369.20s in the futures market. We'll come back to it. I'll tell you guys what happens. A and PC starting to rip up though, guys. That's what I was really trying to catch. So we're gonna watch it. Man, there's so much chop here. I want to remove some of these moving averages. The problem with it though is that the VWAP is right above us. Alright, so we just got filled on our exit there on that futures trade. We're up 37 bucks, 37.50. TLGT's pulling back some here. TLGT is pulling back a little bit. We can watch this. See what happens there. Alright, we're scalping a little bit more from futures. Okay, so we just caught a little bit more. If you guys want to see, we are up $87 on the day. You can see it at the bottom. We're up 87 bucks in futures. We're still trading penny stocks though. We're just waiting to find something that looks good. EVLO, BLRX showing up on the scanners. Here goes BLRX. What did Bitcoin end up doing today? All right, so like I said, Bitcoin starts to break 19,000, 19.4 thousand. We're gonna buy some. Here's CRIS pulling back some. This is one that I really... Ooh, A and PC rejecting hard there. Now, CRIS is pulling back here. I don't hate a bounce play. It just depends on if we hold this VWAP level. It's just going to be a small trade so far. We're going to try to buy down at 825 here. See if we bounce a little bit if we can get to 825. Alright, so we're in with 825, around 825. We got filled at 830, which is okay. See if we get a rebound and a bounce back up here for CRIS. Gotta be careful. I'm gonna sell if it looks really weak under 815 or anything like that for a tiny loss. GATO, guys. GATO. Yeah, look at GATO, guys. This thing's at $9. I'm in a trade right now, so I can't look at it really. But GATO team. Huge rip. Still watching SCKT. Still watching TLGT. Yeah, EVLO was halted, guys. EVLO. Look at REPH, guys. REPH. Alright, so we did get the rip up here. Look at REPH, guys. REPH breaks 370s. I might buy it, looking for the break of the pre-market high at 381. Ooh, look at EVLO, guys. That thing just resumed, and it's up to 970s, and it was halted again. So crazy move for EVLO. I'll come back to CRIS. We'll keep it up. But like, look at GATO. Look at GATO. Look at EVLO. And look at REPH. Alright, so I'm probably going to have to get out of this. Alright, so there's this. I might add a little bit more to this. We'll see. Still looking at RGLTs. But, yeah, I'll probably have to bail out of this here. We're going to get out. Tiny loss there. Alright, we're scalping a little bit of REPH here. Now we just took out most of the position. We're holding 50 shares here. 50 shares. I'd really like to see this one get some volume coming in. There's 80s again. There's 82s, 83s. Alright, so it's breaking the pre-market high. We'll see if it holds. 82s. 82s. That's the line in the sand for me here. 81s. Let's see if we get the break. We just want to see a strong break here. 83s, 85s, 89s. There we go. Alright, we got out for a little bit of about an $11 win for REPH there. That does make us green on the day. Yeah, we're slightly green. We've had 2 green trades, 2 red trades, but The green trades were just larger, fortunately. So we caught REPH, just scalp here. What else we got? Man, look at EVLO. That thing is halted. Alright, we're in one contract of futures. Let's see if we can get out here. Trying to get out. Alright, we just sold quickly. We're up $100 in the futures market. EVLO is halted. Let's see when this thing resumes. This thing resumes. It should resume right now. Yeah, right now it should resume, like in the next minute. For EVLO, it should resume right now in the next minute. If it's a 5-minute halt, that is. Most of the time they're 5 minutes. Yeah, but it was halted at 9:44 market time. It is 9:51, so we should resume right now, sometime in the next 5 seconds. They don't usually last this long. Now, there's another minute opened up. Maybe it's a 10-minute halt. Yeah, this is, oh, my bad. My math is way off. So yeah, this was actually halted at 44, so it should have resumed at 49. So instead of it resuming at 44, it'll resume at 54. So it'll resume at 9:54 in 2 minutes. So it'll resume in 2 minutes. All right, guys. So yeah, we got ourselves green on the day so far, and now we're just gonna look for good opportunities. That's the next step. Man, it is so cold up here in my house, man. Oh man, it is so cold up here. Whew. VERU is not in an uptrend, man. VERU is down today. And like, this isn't an uptrend, this is just a pump. Alright, so EVLO should be resuming pretty soon here, guys. It's up to 970s sometime in the next minute. Honestly, I bought myself a heater, and I just never set it up. Ah, man, look at REPH. Maybe I should have held a little bit for REPH. This one looks really strong. Hey, I need to do it tidy. It's cold up here, so I got this robe on, man. It's cold. I'm just trying to warm myself up right now because it's cold. All right, guys, get ready for EVLO to resume. It should be resuming in the next minute sometime, probably in the next 3 to 4 seconds, or 20 seconds, 25 seconds, probably. It's gonna resume. As long as it's a 4-minute, as long as it's a 10-minute halt. At this point in time, it's been 10 minutes. All right, guys, let's watch EVLO, see if it resumes. TLGT dropping down big. See, this is why I love my new monitor setup, because I don't have to like stress. I can just look at everything that's moving. It's easy. REPH is breaking over highs. No resumption yet for EVLO. Weird. ANPC breaking lows. There's the resumption. Okay, I was right. All right, so yeah, there's the resumption. We're at 1070s for EVLO. It was halted and now it's resumed. It's dropping down some. Y'all be careful, but we'll watch it. This thing can make some crazy moves. It's sitting at 1050s, 1060s, 1090s, 11s. I told you guys, it rejected at $11. Now it's down to 1050s. We got a range here between half and whole dollar, between 1050 and 11. We'll see what happens here. Look at this range. Let's see if it follows it. Again, look at this range right here. When it breaks out of this range, we're probably going to get a huge burst in momentum in whichever direction it breaks. All right, there's the break. I've looked the other way. There's the break at 1150. Volume coming in big, up to 140,000 shares traded per minute on EVLO. Big moves here. All right, so we got rejected there. Fake out on the top there. We'll wait and see what we get. Alright, so there's the push up here. It's at 10.11s or 11.20s. No, I would not. A. Hey, and listen guys, y'all do me a favor, y'all go watch the latest video we uploaded yesterday. We uploaded this video yesterday, and it got some really great views, honestly. Or not great views, it's got some really great content. The strategies that I'm using, there's the break of 1150. We broke 1150 for EVLO, we'll see if we hold. But the strategies I'm using, again, I'm green again today. You guys watch me trade live every day. But if you want to see the strategies I'm using in the penny stock market, that like I said, I had a perfect week last week. I had no losses, or no, that's not correct. I had 0 losing days last week. I did not end red any day last week using these strategies in penny stocks. Here's the link. Y'all go check it out. All right, so there's 11. Pull back on EVLO. Crazy move here. We'll wait and see what else we get. TLGT's dropping down to $1. We'll see what we get there as well. We got the SPY making moves here, pushing up. And like I said, if it's your first time joining us, hit that subscribe button. We do this live for free every single day on YouTube. We are not experts. We just teach people what works for us. It might not work for you, but we break it all down every single day for free. Reviewing the biggest movers in the market and penny stocks, and then trading them live on stream. Hey, what's up, Caleb? Yeah, we're looking at REPH here too. If we can hold over 1, we might scalp it. But it's got to hold over 1. I'm going to change the song. Hold on. As I'm saying that, look at TLGT, guys. TLGT ripping up here big. Making a pretty big solid move here for TLGT. My computer's quiet too. That's the great thing. Hold on. Where'd the music go? There we go. If TLGT, there's a lot of stuff it needs to do if I'm going to continue to trade it. It needs to break over 107 and then hold the VWAP as support. It has to. Alright, we're buying a little bit of futures trades here, guys. We're in the futures market right now. We're going to see if we can scalp out of this thing. Feel me? Alright, so we're filled. Alright, so you can see down here we're up $125 on the day. 125 bucks on the day. We are up. Whoa, what have I done? No. There we go. Anything else moving right now? BLRX is showing up on the scan. Hey, bud. Hey, man. Hey, Hey, buddy, here. Hey, look. I love you, bud. You can't be in here right now, man. Look. You want to be on stream? Here. Here's my son. Alright, bro. Hey, get out of here, man. Love you. Now get out of here. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Those are for me?
Actually, it's a part of a game.
Alright, hey. Since your mama's sick, go, here. Thank you, buddy. But yeah, BLRX, rip it up. That's my son, ladies and gentlemen. Buddy. My bad. Apparently, I muted everything. Sorry, my son's driving me crazy. My wife is sick right now, and my kids are supposed to be managing school, and so I'll be right back in like 30 seconds. I need to bring the Lego box into my son's room so he can play with it. So I'm sorry, guys. I made a little bit of money on REPH. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, but yeah, so we're up pretty solid today. I think after that last trade, let me see what we're up. Yeah, we're up $32. I'll take it. What else we got? But yeah, I've been talking about REPH all morning. What I was able to do is I was able to add to this one on the pullback here, and then scalp the move back up. Hey, VERU is ripping. Maybe people were right, man. Yeah, look at VERU, guys. Crazy push here. Crazy squeeze. Hey, maybe the people were right in here, pumping it up. Crazy rip up here for VERU, guys. Big move. Hey, what's up, Warrior Trading Team? Good morning, guys. Hope y'all are well. But yeah, SPY's ripping up big. Alright, so far today, we have mostly made our money with REPH. Although we did have a few green trades. I believe it was on SCKT. We had a green trade. We had a green trade on REPH. And so we're up solid on the day right now. RUBY making rips too. RUBY showing up on the scanner. Big squeeze up here. EVLO resumed, sitting at 1080s now. TLGT, we had one small loss so far. ANPC not doing too much. Hey, good luck, Try. Hey, you got this, brother. Ruby halted. Now this is an interesting pullback for VERU. It looks like a cup and handle. Look at VERU though, guys. VERU, yeah, I think VERU might rip up here. I like the cup and handle. We have the cup, like I talked about in this weekend's video, and then we have the handle here. Yeah, that might be true. It might break and reject at 11. I know 11's a big number. I drew this one out actually earlier. I believe it was at 11, but it's tough to tell. Yeah, me too, Joel. Those have been super profitable lately, brother. Super profitable, man. Like these cup and handle little breakouts where it does the cup. You can see the cup here, and then it does this little mini pullback and then rips up. Very profitable. Still watching REPH. I usually like to enter on pullbacks to whole dollars, and so for me it would have been around like a little bit over 10, like 10.11s, 10.20s, 10.25s. Any of those look okay, but yeah, that's usually how I approach the trade at least. We'll see, but yeah, it looks like a little cup and handle pattern. TLGTs end up ripping up here. We're still watching VERU. REPH, yeah, I mean, we're still watching VERU. REPH, we caught the little dip down to the pre-market high. So we bought in on this dip here and was able to ride that thing up quickly. Look at maybe ANPC starting to reverse back up. Yeah, for Pfizer. All right, so there goes REPH, pulling back down to the $4 level and then bouncing up there. Look at REPH. It might be breaking these highs. It might be breaking this 420 high. There's the 420 break. It's at 420 now. There's 422s for REPH. REPH breaking highs. It's at 422s. All right, there's 418s pulling back a little bit now for REPH, but it's up to 420s. Looking strong. Opinions on why Pfizer hasn't skyrocketed yet. I think they're gonna wait. I think people are just waiting to see how everything's gonna unfold. I think a lot of people might have front loaded onto Pfizer, so bought early, and then so the news isn't causing as big of a fuss as they thought. And like I said, I see a few people using our link for Top Step. Y'all go check out Top Step. I have a lot of people that are asking me, you know, how to get around the PDT rule. What's the best way to get around the PDT rule? How do you day trade like that? And the reality is, if you're trying to trade mid and high caps, unless you got over 25K, it's not going to be worth it. But the futures market can be incredibly profitable. There's zero PDT rule in futures. There's no PDT in futures. It's open almost 24/7. The platform I'm using gives me a ton of leverage. There's zero commissions, and it's one of the cheapest funded account programs I've ever used. Basically, the way it works is, if you prove you're profitable with a demo account, they're going to give you a demo account. The base one, they give you a $30,000 demo account. If you can prove you're profitable and make $2,000 with that 30K demo account while following the rest of their rules, they fund you $30,000 as a professional proprietary futures trader with an 80% profit split. It's one of the cheapest ways to get funded, and it's really solid if you don't have that much capital, but you're a good trader, you know you're a good trader, and you might be able to potentially get funded with them. Cheapest funded account program I've ever used. Their base package is $120 through my link. You get 20% off through my link, and I think it just makes a lot of sense for people, again, that might not have that much money to get, to supply and fund themselves, but they are a good trader and they can probably get funded themselves. It's really good if you don't have that much capital, but you could potentially get funded yourself. And if you want to check it out, I'll post this link here. Yeah, there's the link right there. You get 20% off if you go through it. But yeah, there goes REPH. Push it over, break it over highs. It's a great way to help support the channel here. And again, there's zero PDT rule in futures. You can day trade as much as you want. There's instant settlement. And I think it just makes a lot of sense. I think it's one of those things that just makes a lot of sense if you're a trader trying to get by in the market. The futures market makes a ton of sense if you are trying to get around the PDT rule, if you don't have that much capital, I think Top Step makes a load of sense. And there's the link in the description right there. There's the link in the chat right there if you want to check it out. I'm still looking at VERU here. We're still watching REPH. VERU is trying to hold at 10. Like I said, I would have bought it at the $10 pullback here, and maybe the VWAP, you could also use that as well, but we're waiting to see if we get some rips up here. What else we got, guys? Am I missing anything? Yeah, hey, y'all hit that like button, guys. We got 155 likes. Hey, good luck, Johnny. You got this, brother. You got this, man. Remember to take it slow. You got this. ATOM. Yeah, ATOM ripping up. Hey, thank you, Armani. I appreciate that. SCKT. Yeah, we'll see if SCKT rips up. Wait, do what? What? Hey, I appreciate the subs, guys. Y'all hit that subscribe button. You know you want to. Everybody's doing it. Click the like button as well, guys. We got 164 likes. Pump those numbers up. Everybody knows you want to. Hit that like button, guys. What else we got moving today? REPH is really the only one right now, except for VERU. There's the pullback to the VWAP for REPH. Maybe this will give us a dip buying opportunity, but I don't know. I'm going to wait. I'm already up pretty big on the day on this one so far. Alright, so we are bouncing at the VWAP a little bit at 390 for REPH. Ruby. Yeah, look at RUBY here. This one is really going crazy, man. I'd like the volume to go up a little bit more, but it looks like we're getting halted on a circuit breaker again here. We got halted at 918. It'll resume at like 922 or 923. Yeah, that's right, Austin. Hit that like button, guys. We got 173 likes. Let's pump those numbers up. It's like the third halt. I know, but the volume's not really that good for a halted stock. Still looking at CRIS. It didn't do much. Watching ANPC too. It's not doing much either. Yeah, VERU did pull the cup and handle pattern. Look, there it is. So here's the cup, and there's the handle. Yeah, there goes VERU. It did pull the cup and handle, I mean. I don't hit a pullback to 1025. I don't mind this dip here for VERU with a rip up to test these highs up there. Here's a dip. We'll see if it holds. There's the dip to 1025. Now there's the 1025 dip. Like I said, I don't hate it up to 1050. ZOM. I mean, I've seen this one a lot. It's got high relative volume, but it never really does too much crazy movement. It kind of hovers around this level. It's been at 17 cents back and forth for a while. What did GATO end up doing? GATO actually bounced really nicely off the VWAP here. It's about to test 9. Yeah, I feel you, Caleb. Hey, it happens, Red. I want to invest, but it looks very complicated. Hey, this isn't really investing, man. This is day trading. This is going to be the most difficult form of investing there is. A large majority of day traders fail, bro. So, yeah, like I said, day trading, if you're in, here's the reality. If you're looking at trading from an outside perspective, okay, if you're looking at trading, there's a few different things you want to understand. Number one is that the shorter the term of trading, the more difficult and the less likely you will to succeed. So again, the shorter the term, the less likely you will succeed. And what I mean by that is that in investing, you know, Warren Buffett's value investing is one of the single easiest forms of profiting long term. Sure, it takes a lot longer, but like if you value invest correctly, you're gonna make money, you know, over a 10 to 20 year period. Now, when you start to move down to swing trading is very difficult. It gets way harder. And when you get all the way down to day trading, chances are that you'll probably fail, you know. And like I said, I'm the only one that's really being honest about that. You got a lot of people trying to sell courses that try to pretend like day trading is just the easiest thing in the world. It's really not. It might look easy, but it's very difficult. And so my point behind all of that is that if you're trying to day trade, understand you'll probably lose money for the first year or two, most likely. And that's okay. You know, if you got the money to lose, you got the money to lose. But most day traders are going to fail. The ones that succeed are the ones that stick with it very, like, a long term and end up building profitable systems with it. But if you just jump right in day trading and you think you're just going to pay your bills next month with your day trading profits, I hate to break it to you, you're probably just going to lose. You know, and that's the truth. You know, nobody wants to hear it, but that's the reality. And I think that's what new traders need to hear, because it's the reality behind it. All right, so here's AMRN here, Amer and Pharmaceuticals, pulling back to 525. You know, this level's confirmed a bunch. I might jump in with like 50 shares here, see what's up. All right, we're in with 50 shares of AMRN. We're gonna see if it bounces here. All right, we're dropping down. We're gonna use this 520 level as a risk. SCKT. Yeah, I mean, if SCKT rips up over like 330, then I'm gonna think it's I'm gonna like it a lot more. Again, if it breaks over 330s, confirmed level, you know, 330s, 335s, very confirmed level from pre-market in SCKT, and if we can hold over that, then it's much better. Alright, so we're sitting here. I don't hate this little pullback, but I want to see it hold right here at 325 in the VWAP. It needs to hold this now. I might buy a little bit here. I don't know. I'm certainly considering it on this pullback. I call this a retest, rebound, bounce. All right, we're in with 100 shares. We're gonna give it a swing. All right, AMR in. We're in 100 shares. Small position, but we'll try to let this thing work. I would be trading futures, but the market is just so choppy right now. The last hour or two, it's just been sideways. Until it breaks out of that chop, I'm just not interested in it. Still watching SCKT. Yeah, VERU just tanked down. I was just about to take some profit there for AMRN. We caught the bounce at 525 that I talked about. We're slightly up, but we're struggling. I don't hate it. Up to profit targets like right here. Yeah, for sure, Yeti. They're here, bro. They're certainly here today, man. Pumpers are out in full swing today, man. I never understood why. Like it's not gonna do that much purpose. Like going around to chat rooms trying to pump up a stock is not gonna do that much good. You know what I mean? Like you can tell they're just hyper emotional in this thing. You know. I'm trying to give AMRN enough time, but man, this thing just does not want to go. Watching the bid and the ask here. I'm going to sell hat. It's consolidating here too long. So I'm going to jump out with 50 shares. And I'm going to hold this last 50 to see if we get some movement. Hey, we are in a huge trade here. All right, we sold half. We're riding this up in the futures market. All right, we got out the rest. All right, so we're up $170 on the day here and on Top Step. So we're making money on Top Step too, and this is the futures market. And like I said, guys, the big thing with futures is that there's no PDT rule, and so if you really want to check them out, again, I'll post this link again. I think it's one of the cheapest ways to get started in trading, because what it really allows you to do is it allows you to get funded as a professional trader without using that much capital. And I think that's really valuable, because I think a lot of traders are looking to get around the PDT rule. A lot of traders are going to end up trading unfavorable markets because they just need to get around the PDT rule, where the futures market, you're basically just trading the SPY here. This is what you're trading. If you could trade this type of momentum here, and you can see there's some momentum to be had, then you can trade futures. The only difference is sizing. The only difference is sizing. What was I just holding? AMRN. All right, so we are up a little bit as well. Caught the rebound bounce here. I'll probably just get out if this thing can't hold. Maybe we'll get out of like that, and then, yeah, we'll hold the 25 shares. Let that work. Yeah, so futures market, Caleb and Abir, the futures market goes like this, right? What it really does is you're trading the future price of a commodity. So you can trade like crude, and they all have different symbols. Like crude has a symbol. The S&P 500 has a symbol, which is the E-mini. You could trade the micro E-mini, and everyone has different movements. So like the E-mini, for instance, every tick up or down that the E-mini goes, that's $12.50 in profit or losses. And so if you're holding 2 contracts, right, and it goes towards your direction 2 ticks, then you make $25 because $12.50 times 2 for 2 contracts is $25. That's the only difference. And aside from that, it's just like day trading. I buy the market, I sell the market, buy the bid, join the ask. If I want to take a position that every tick up or down equals $25, then I buy 2 contracts here because that's $12.50 times 2, which is 25. And so if I buy 2 contracts and it goes towards me 2 ticks, it goes 1, 2, up 2 ticks, then I make $25. If I have 4 contracts, I make $50. If I have 1 contract, I make $12.50. If it goes against me 2 ticks and I'm holding 1 contract, then I lose $25. And like, that's it. That's what futures trading is. Really pretty simple. The only difference is sizing. But again, the futures market is very profitable. If you could trade mid and high caps, you could trade futures. Like, that's all it really is. I'm just trading my scalping strategies that I use in mid and high caps on the futures market by watching the SPY. You know, the SPY breaks highs of the day. I could go long, and I might right here. You know, you can see an example of that. You know, as it starts to break, I could buy 1 contract here. I'm long. See, $12.50. I'm down 1 tick. Down 2 ticks, $25. And we're just going to anticipate a high break. I'm gonna get my watch list out the way. There we go. Alright, oh my gosh, I looked the other way and I'm down $100, man. Wow. Well, we're gonna let it test this $50, I guess, here, but man, I looked the other way. We get a huge swing down. We're right on my risk level at 369.50, but we just dumped hard really quickly as soon as I turned the other way to try to remove the watch list. Volatile right now though, guys, so I'm probably gonna have to get out of here. And besides, I mean, we broke highs of the day. Yeah, I gotta get out. So big loss there for me, man. It's really my fault. I would have exited that one a little bit earlier, but I wanted to remove my watch list so you guys could see what I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh, also. Oh wait, I missed. I'm gonna remove this. I messed with it wrong. Yeah, there's a 20% off link right there. Here's the other thing though. They also, yeah. Oh no, I mean I'm still up $37 on the day, but yeah, this was kind of worst case scenario here. Like, look, so I bought it right here anticipating this rip, and this thing just rejected hard and dumped down, which you can see that hasn't happened at all in the last 25 minutes. A move like that hasn't happened. And so I just got really unlucky there, which happens. You guys know me. I'm green almost every day in futures. But I just got really unlucky there as I was removing my watch list so you could see it a little bit easier. And honestly, it's not really a great day to trade futures because there's so much chop. Like, look at all this chop. It's just sideways action. There's just nothing really going on here. It's just sideways movement. Look at this. And so, that's just sideways action. It's just not much going on, right? As opposed to, like, Friday where I did well, we had a little bit more volatility. And the big thing with futures for me is just maintaining trends. REPH. Yeah, REPH is ripping up here big. Ugh. Yeah, you don't have to invest. I mean, it's not investing. So the base package, it's a funded account program with Top Step. And so they fund traders is what they do. You just have to prove you're profitable first. And so the base one's $120. It's a monthly subscription. And I think it's 120 through my link. I think after that it's like 130 or something like that. You have to check the website to confirm it. But yeah, once you prove you're profitable, like they're going to give you a demo account. And you know, you can reset the demo account if you want and do all that stuff, but like you're gonna have to prove you're profitable, and so they give you a demo account. The base one is $30,000. If you can make $2,000 on that 30K account while following the rest of their rules and then pass phase 2, they fund you $30,000. They're regulated in the US. They've paid out to their profitable traders over $2 million this year, and I think they funded over 3,000 traders this year as well. And so again, it's a way to get funded in the market. Oh wait, I'm still holding AMRN, aren't I? Ooh. I mean, I'm still green, but man, we'll let it test the VWAP here and then see what's up with that. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that they fund traders. You know, and like I said, I think it's one of the cheapest ways that you. I think it's one of the cheaper ways that, like, if you don't have that much capital but you're trying to actually get funded in the market, Top Step's the way to do it. You know, a lot of people just don't understand futures, but it's pretty simple. It's just like trading. You know, like I said, if I pull this up and we look at this, it's just like day trading. It looks just like Thinkorswim here. You know, so like, look, the only difference is the sizing, which goes contract based, but it's not contract based like options trading. It's contract based like the sizing is just different. So one contract equals $12.50 on the E-mini every tick up or down. If you want to scale down in size, for instance, though, if you want to scale down in size, there's the micro E-mini as well, which every tick up or down equals like $1.25. And so just as an example trade, I could buy 2 contracts here of the micro. Every tick up or down in this micro is going to be $2.50. And so you can see every tick up or down is $2.50. But it's, if you want to scale down, you can use the micro instead of the actual E-mini. Ruby? Yes, Ruby is very, very risky. It's got a huge range. There's money to be made there, but Ruby is very, very risky. Watch a cup and handle pattern on REPH right here. We'll see if it does the cup and handle. Yeah, we'll see if it does a cup and handle pattern here. So basically what this would entail is see if it holds at $4 and then pushes back up to like this here. Alright, so here's the cup. We'll see if it does the handle here, down to 4. Alright, and yeah, like you can see, I'm holding these 2 contracts of futures here. We're just going to see if the market will rip up. Hey, nice Yeti. Look at MOSY showing up. Not really that. ATOM maybe. How much do I think VERU will go up today? I don't think VERU is going to go up today at all. I think it'll probably flush down and just start to go back down. You know, it might rip in the next few days, maybe. Yeah, I had to get out of that E-mini trade or that micro trade on futures. We just got dumped. Yeah, the market's kind of sideways. A little volatile. I'm still green slightly on the day, but not by much, and we'll figure it out what we're going to do with futures later. RUBY ripping up here. We're still up pretty solid in penny stocks, though. It's been a really green day all around. And so, hey, with REPH, we did get the cup and handle. We did get the cup and handle on REPH. Look at it rip. Look at it breaking 420s here. So we got the cup. Again, I talked about it in this weekend video. Y'all go check out this weekend's video because I talked about this exact pattern over and over and over again in this weekend's video. It's a really profitable setup. You just got to trade it right. And so I'm going to post this link here, and I want you guys to check it out. You know, watch this entire video. Yeah, y'all watch that video I just posted. I talk about this U-shaped breakout pattern a ton. And here's the U, here's the handle, here's the cup, and here's the handle. And it just works really well. Talked about it a lot in that video, so y'all watch that video. John, so every 50 cents up, you gain $25, and every 50 cents down, you lose $25. It depends on what sizing a tick is. So I think it depends on the individual contract. Yeah, so tick sizes are set by the exchange and vary by the contract instrument. Let me see. I think so yeah, the contract movement is 50 times the S&P. Yeah, if you're losing consistently, just slow down. It's my best advice. market dumping down here. Also, guys, y'all go join our Discord. It's completely free. Here, I gotta set up something. Yeah, let me do this. All right, so yeah, here's our Discord link. Sorry, I gotta make another stream document. Yeah, here's our Discord link. Y'all go join it if you want to hang out with us after these streams or videos are over with. Somebody else is talking about VERU. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I don't know, man. It fails every time it pushes. It's kind of sideways and choppy. Maybe it'll get some volume and movement, but I don't know. Hey, y'all hit that like button, guys. We only need 6 more likes to break 200 likes today, so y'all hit that like button. And again, y'all watch this latest YouTube video breaking down these, like, we fully break down a lot of the strategies that I used today in an easy to understand way. And like I said, we fully break down these strategies in this video, so y'all check it out here. Alright, no worries, Abel. I'm watching the futures market. Hey, listen, if the SPY starts to really break here, if the SPY starts to rip down like this, I'm going to short. We break this level here under 368.50 on the SPY, I'm going to short. And we'll see what happens. Comments on VERU. VERU's got to get over, in my opinion, it's got to get over 1050. If it's gonna look strong, especially over 1050. I think if I'm trading it, it needs to get over 1050. All right, so we're gonna look to short the SPY if it can rip under this. Hold on, let me. Yeah, we're gonna look to short the SPY if it breaks under this 368.50 level using futures. So if the SPY breaks under this, we're gonna short into futures here and try to scalp a quick move down. See if we get another candle open up underneath it. Alright, we're getting ready to potentially short the market with futures here. All right, getting ready. Look, if this breaks this 368.50 level, we're going to short into the futures market here. We're just waiting for that. RUBY Ruby here. Ruby is ripping up over highs. They just broke 13.16, guys. 13.20s for RUBY. Ruby, rip it up over highs, guys. We just shorted into this. Oh, this is the micro. I don't want the micro. I want the regular. All right, we're in the regular. We'll look to risk off of that level there. Alright, so again, we're trying to risk off of 60s here. We're testing it now. You know, and with scalping like this, it's trying to identify where the momentum is going to come in this case on the downside, and maybe I was wrong a little bit. I think it's still going to break lows sometime today, but maybe I was just wrong about when the momentum was coming in. Yeah, we lost $75 there. It's still a pretty small day. I mean, we're down like 50 bucks. We were up like 200. Maybe we should have kept with it, but yeah, I got to get out of that micro trade too. But I'm sure we'll still find some other opportunity in the futures market. Yeah, look at speaking of this though, look at Ruby here. Ruby ripping up big right now, guys. Making huge squeezes, huge rips. I don't know, man. Ruby, I don't hate a quick dip buy here, but it would need to be a very quick scalp, and I don't know if it's pretty extended up there. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It's hard to tell, to be honest. No. Yeah, there goes VERU, about to break under 9s. Tried to tell you guys. I think VERU's over with. Maybe we'll see if it bounces at 12 here, but I don't know. Me? I was never holding mRNA. I'll bring up mRNA right now. I'm not holding mRNA. Yeah, see? Flat. Ain't no way I'm holding mRNA. Pulling back to 12. We'll see if it holds at 12 or what happens here for Ruby. See if it bounces there or not. Are the pumpers getting mad at here, man? No, what I'm saying is that I tried to tell you guys that VERU was a pump, and that naive traders get wrapped up in buying the hype for VERU, and so while it might push up short term, it's probably never going to hold long term, and getting emotional because I tried to tell you guys this thing was probably going to fail isn't the right mentality, brother. like I said, VERU is just a pump and dump. Naive young traders get wrapped up in hype, usually end up losing. Oh, also, I'm also positive and I'm green on the day. Regardless of whether it's small, I am green. I've been trading live all morning. Shouldn't the airline stocks go up? I'm not sure, man. We'll see. I don't know. With the whole COVID thing, all I can go by is by my own experience. And, like, I have 2 kids in school, right? And I know a bunch of kids in their grade have COVID. And I'm not sending my kids back to school right now. They're doing Zoom meetings from home at this point in time. And so if that is related, if that is going to influence the sentiment, I think the market might drop and continue dropping, and we'll see, you know, but not super confident. Alright, so I'm scalping a little bit of futures here. I'm up about $112. We're holding a little bit more of this SPY futures contract. I got in with 2 here. I'm going to get out probably right here if it lets me. Alright, see. What? Oh, I hate it when it does this. Alright. We are going to probably exit soon. I'm going to see if it continues dropping here. There we go. What? It bought me a contract? Oh my gosh, man. Well, that wiped away my whole trade. Because, honestly, this platform needs to change itself. Yeah, I'm out. That's so frustrating, man. I'm not usually going to want to blame the platform. But there should be some type of thing that if I accidentally take too big of size, that it stops me from getting in the opposing direction. Because what happened there is that I tried to exit my position, but I was 1 contract too much. And so then it basically went long in the trade instead of short as the market is ripping down here, which basically gave back all my profit. And it's my fault for not really paying attention to the sizing, but it's certainly frustrating from going from up $100 to down $130. Very frustrating, but hey, you know, we'll be alright. We'll live. Just not very happy about it, to be honest. But hey, we'll be okay. And let's see if it lets me out here. Let's try not to do it again. We're gonna get out there. So yeah, we went back. Alright, so we're up $87. You can see that here. But yeah, frustrating. I think that last trade was a little bit of a FOMO trade. Unfortunately, so I apologize if I chased that one, but hey, we're green. Like I said, here's the P&L. We are up $87.50, minus 25, so we are up $57.50, or $52.50, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think VERU might be breaking under 9s and then breaking under those lows at 870. And then I think it's just going to dump and get really weak and turn into an all-day fader if that's it. Ruby bouncing at 1150s. Scalping a small position here. We're out, so I'm up about $112.50 on futures. And I hope you guys see, like, this is the futures market. If you want to check out the futures market, again, there's no PDT rule. They fund traders. They're regulated in the US. I've used a bunch of different funded account programs. And, you know, this is one of the ones that has been the cheapest. They are regulated in the U.S. They've paid out to their traders over $2 million this year. Basically, once you prove you're profitable, they fund you anywhere between $30K up to over $100K. Very cheap funded account program as well. Less than $150 if you go through my link. So very cheap, and you can check it out here if you want to see it. Whoa. What happened? Sorry guys, I don't know what happened. All my charts just went away. I gotta pull them back up. There we go. That's better, but man, I don't know what happened there. My charts just went bye-bye for a second. Let me put up my window again. What the heck? Why did all my charting just shut down here? That's weird. There we go. That's better. And in DM possible cup and handle. Hey, we'll watch it. I mean, I don't hate it. Oh man. Why does it automatically not monetize my video, man? That's stupid. And also, guys, I'm going to hit you guys with an ad since I forgot to monetize my video today. Let me reset. Or maybe it won't let me. I don't know. There we go. Yeah, and in DM, I mean, if it breaks over 680, it looks okay. We're still watching that. Ruby dumping down here. It's down to 10s. Still the first one, try. I've been back and forth with it. Roy. I am watching mostly NNDM. Somebody mentioned that one. I'm looking to see how far Ruby is going to drop. I'm still kind of watching VERU to see like what happens if it ends up breaking over 950 and holding over that and then continuing on a climb back. But it's going to be a while, and we're still going to just kind of chill right now and see if we can find anything that looks good. Hey, ladies, later, Austin. Have a good day, brother. I hear that USA was hacked. I know a lot of spam callers have been hitting me up the last few days and the last few months. Yeah, I don't know why, but we just had a lot of spammers that have just been flooding. VERU still good? I mean, it's kind of in middle ground right now. And like, I'm not super biased because I'm not actually holding any of VERU. But I think if it rejects at 950 and breaks 9, it's over with. But we'll see, you know. As for NNDM, we're going to see if it holds at 670. You want my playlist, bro? I got you. Yeah, there you go. It's right there. Alright, I'm scalping a little bit of the market here. We're scalping out of this right now. We're holding one contract here. We're just going to bail out of this. Alright, so we just scalped a huge short on the SPY. Yeah, we just scalped a huge short here. So you can see we're up $212.50 on the day after losses are calculated. But yeah, we're up $212 on the day. We caught a quick move, a quick scalp in the futures market. And like I said, if you want to check out futures on the same platform I'm using, check out this link here. I'll pin it to the top of the page. That's probably what I should do. Hey, later, Caitlin. Have a good day. But yeah, that brings us to be pretty green on the day. I wonder what my P&L looks like today. Or no, like, not my... We're not doing that hot, but we're okay. Honestly, this is the funny thing, right? Let me find the snipping tool. This is the funny thing, is that like this is my P&L so far, and this actually isn't even including the latest trades I got into today. Let's see if I can find it. I don't know why it takes them so long to add your trades to the mix. But like, here's part of it, and it's like, if I hadn't lost that big loss there, that just turned on me around on me really quick, it would be almost a perfect day in the market. Was the scalp long or short? It was short. So just to show you the scalp, okay, so there's a larger, broader pattern that we were looking at here. So number one, we talked about this level breaking all day. All right, and so you got two levels here. Once we get really weak and break under this level on the SPY and then pull back to that level, we're loading into two contracts. We loaded into two contracts on this pullback here. Like on this pullback, we loaded into two contracts. Right here, we loaded in on this contract. And so as it dropped on that shaded area, that's where we started to short into this position. Once we started to reject back below it, all right, I could probably take this off now. Once we started to reject back under the low of the day, we just took profits very, very quickly and was able to make our money with it. But like, that's what we did today. Currently in the Top Step Futures Combine. Completed step 1 in about 20 minutes when the December contracts rolled over to the March. Very good company, definitely recommend. Yeah, for sure. Top Step is a legit funded account program. Yeah, I'm happy with it, bro. Nah, Aaron, so number one is that there's a delay here. So like there's a delay in the stream. It's a small delay, but there's enough of a delay to make me able to show it, because there's a delay here. There's like a 3 or 4 second delay, and so it's not real time level 2. It's gonna serve you no use if you use it. But it's not that I wasn't demonetized. I just forgot to monetize the stream because I created a new one about a week ago, and I forgot to monetize it and save it. And so every day I've been starting the stream up and it's just not been monetized, unfortunately. I use the cheap one, the base one, Ryan and Brittany. I use tradertv.live, which is the one with 0 commissions, and that's one of the other benefits of using Top Step is that tradertv has 0 commissions, and so I can trade like this and not have any commissions. But yeah, solid day, both in penny stocks and mid and high caps. As you can see, I'm up 237 on the E-mini itself. Penny stocks, I am up $34.06. Oh wait, I'm still in AMRN, huh? I am. Well, we're gonna exit out of this thing. All right, so yeah, I'm up $34 in on penny stock. So up big and up solid in both. A solid green day for sure. And I will certainly take it. I don't know, try. We'll see, brother. We'll see, man. But yeah, guys, I'm out of here. Like I said, y'all check out the description. Y'all check out Benzinga. These scanners are super dope. Really cool company. Allow me to they allow me to stream these scans almost with no delay. There's a slight delay, but it's not much. But yeah, check out Benzinga. Very, very good scanners. And these are Benzinga scanners. They're really telling me what's moving in the market. They helped me profit certainly today. My biggest win of the day was on REPH. Made $36 even on that one. So I'll take that, or $36.06. Also, guys, y'all check out TAFs if you want to check out another funded account program for people outside of the U.S. Where's the link? Let me see. If you're outside the U.S., you can still use TAFs and TradeNet. They have paid me a withdrawal before, and so they do pay you out if you're profitable on them. The base package, once you're approved for the funded account program, if you're overseas, that is, if you're not in the U.S., if you're in Mexico or Europe or wherever, anywhere outside of the U.S., the base one is they give you $14,000 to trade with, no PDT rule, day trading, shorting ability, with a 70-30 profit split and a $700 max loss. And so if you want to check them out, I'll find that link and you can use them. Let me find it. I might have to find it. Yeah, if you're interested in that, let me know. I gotta find it today. I'm on a new computer, so I don't think I have it yet. So I have to do a bunch of stuff. But yeah, guys, I'm out of here. Good luck. We'll see you guys later. Have a good day. And not a bad day. Green all the way around. And so we'll take it. But yeah, good luck, guys. Have a good day. See you next time. Hit that subscribe button. Click that like button. Appreciate all the love and support today, team. Yeah, guys, I'm out of here. Good luck.